choose another half, and she would understand what your job it is. And have you ever had this kind of experience, like because of another half wouldn't feel comfortable, so you gave up the opportunities?
Yes, in the beginning. not to disclose
Is
too
that
much,
thing?
but honestly, whether it was, I think most of the time it was on the modeling side because at a fashion show, we're backstage and it's so fast paced that you have to undress and dress, and we there are women who are undressing and dressing in front of us, and vice versa, we're doing the same in front of them. But the main thing is when the production is on that stage, it needs to be seamless and to where you don't even know that there's a lot of chaos behind stage. So I think that was a lot of what I was running into, and then the idea that all model girls are pretty, and but
Is that what you think?
so I'll say I was with someone where that was a problem, and then at the same time I personally had a script before where it's sent to me. I'm asked to be a part of the production. I read over the script, and there might be some things that I'm not comfortable with, and either depending on how bad they want me, it was just one of those things where either the script changed a little bit to make me feel more comfortable, because when I like to embody a character to myself, and if it's not comfortable for me, then we don't even have to go to the other part to where the person that I'm with, it has to be comfortable for them. But I'd say
Is another
now
the one play partner has to you have to like her makes you comfortable.
I think that would definitely help. That would definitely help. But I think now, like who I'm with, it's not. It's just you have to have that understanding from the get go.
好，
And it's
是双胞胎兄弟都非常健谈。我要说到一点，就是在这个娱乐圈当中，有时候会有很多非常敏感的一些接触，比如说你跟这个异性的接触，在表演的需要，是不是另一半会有这个问题？他们当然提到是会有，但是呢，选择另一半会比较重要。而且呢，他们也提到在这个就是modeling，就是模特走秀的过程当中，会经常有因为换衣服的这个频次要非常快，所以经常会有男模女模都是全裸的在当着彼此的面换衣服。当然他会说这个是因为职业的眼光，不会有任何的这个影响。Actually, we more want to know. We don't care about it when the the female model change clothes in front of you. We won't care about it behind the stage. You guys have anything forward? I know you guys say. Anything you gonna share?
Is there anything for
Let me
it?
tell you, he's weird when it comes to that. I'm not gonna do it.
I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, where is he going with this?
I think I remember when we first started, and the first time I probably saw more half-naked girls in a room than I
What they
had
do
ever
there?
seen. Right.
What they do over there?
Well, they were changing,
Okay.
but sometimes, yeah. Sometimes, yes. I will answer that question. It's you see a pretty girl, she thinks you're pretty, and she may even put herself in your path. Or she thought you were pretty. Whatever. Handsome. Yourself
Pretty people.
But at the end of the day,
It's so pretty.
it is.
Yes, very.
At the end of the day, those types of things do happen at shows. You see the male models and the female models. Sometimes they hook up after the shows. I mean, it's there.
But she wants to know if you
Have I ever talked to some of the female models and stuff like? Yes, I have.
Is that how you love this job? Because the thought behind the story.
That's not why I love the job. Believe it or not, the reason why I love the job is because I just love fashion.
Okay.
You know, I was one of the guys actually, even when I first started, I would actually turn my back. I wouldn't look at the girls out of respect. And then it got to the point to where that was weird. So what I would do is just, well, hey, this is normal. This
Okay.
is
If
what
I'm gonna
happens,
continue asking this question, will cause you guys go home and break up with the lover tonight? Or tonight you have to sleep other bed? 我在想说，如果我继续问这个问题的话，是否会让这两位今晚回去？就我们中国的话说叫跪搓衣板，因为两位其实都是已婚人士，而且呢都是两位都已经有孩子哈，一位是2个女儿，一位是2个儿子，所以他们是好的父亲，也是好的这个职场中人。Yeah, I hope it don't cause you guys any problems. Making sure you not have to watch this show. I was speaking that part of in Chinese. Making sure
I'm
she's
okay.
not understand.
I'm okay. He may have something to worry about, but I don't have anything to worry about.
Okay,
So.
I have a big question here.
Okay.
Will you guys tell me one more secret that is like
Uh-oh.
that hit me?
Okay.
Do not tell me.
Wow. That's a question because I want to know what secrets I can.
Too much. You had too many.
Matter of
It's
fact,
not.
I'll let you go first. Oh, I don't.
So there you
I
can pay
just,
back. Is
I
that
just
right?
don't even. I just don't even
I'll
know
say
about.
that this is the secret about both of us, but it's only a secret to people who don't know. So it's always been this weird thing growing up. The girls that I would want to be with, he was able to get. And the girls that he wanted to be with, I was able to get. We've never understood that. And we're, being identical twins, I guess, it's different attractions for different people. But that is...
I think I can like
Go ahead, answer that. Go ahead.
when you see a girl that you like, if he knows that I like the girl or I know that he likes the girl, then you're not gonna go and just as a young boy or whatever growing up, you don't just go and you're fully yourself. But if he's not trying to talk to the same girl, then he has nothing to lose and he can fully be himself. And I think it was more,
Yes.
flip flop like this. See? Great.
很明显，这太击打的特别好。我刚才有提到说他们兄弟俩呢，就是告诉我一个彼此的秘密。这个秘密变成了不是秘密。那其实我以前在跟这个 John 的交流当中呢，他告诉我说如果你们俩同时爱上一个女孩会怎样？他说不会，他说我们有私下里约定俗成的一个规定，就是说，如果我喜欢这个女孩，那另外一个 twin 就是哥哥呢，就是绝对不会去碰这个女孩。就是我想这个规定是保持他们兄弟俩关系好的一个非常重要的因素。So is that I think I have talked to John before about it. Whenever if you guys come to one girl, if he loves a girl, you would just stay away from that girl. Make sure you don't fight with each other.
Right.
So does that mean all your life actually you've never been fight together for one girl?
Oh, we've never fought over a girl,
Okay.
but there has
Fight. Not even fought. Never fought the same girl. Yeah.
No. That's like we don't. I don't know. If he likes a girl, then I don't like her like that, and vice versa. But I will say, I know he's burning to say this. He likes to say, so I'm gonna give the audience something that they might want with this. He loves to talk about how, and it stops here. But we are 1 and 1 as far as him taking a girl from, I guess me
From
and
his
then,
roster, from his list.
whatever. Okay.
That
But that was a girl that he was talking to. I guess guess it was in the beginning stages, and I kind of didn't know. And you know, I ended up talking to her or whatever.
What do you mean by talking
and then
to?
just
Oh, this is something
He's
more
definitely
here.
watering the
Here you
story
go.
down. He's
Here you go.
definitely
So
watering
you
the story
did
down.
across from each other one time,
yeah,
right?
all the time.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we're
All the
one-on-one.
time?
No,
Did you say
All
all
the
the
time?
time?
not all the time.
All the time?
There's been more than once. He's
I want to
being
mention that girl.
he's being
Okay.
very
Okay.
very biased right now,
Mm-hmm.
and he's just holding back. So, you know, yeah.
So did you guys had a problem with each other because of that girl?
Oh.
Or
Yeah,
who
girls
gave
definitely-
up first? Who gave up first?
I don't know.
Yeah. Girl, I'll put it like this. Like, when we, I guess in that stage of our lives, the one thing about it is a girl couldn't come between us.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I
Yeah.
agree with this. We have a Chinese saying, say, 女人如衣服，兄弟如手足。这个说法听起来有一些残酷。他刚才表述的意思基本上就这样，就是他们同时爱上一个女孩，但是呢，这个女孩当然最终可能就是并没有跟任何一个人在一起。他们会做出抉择，就是说女孩子是可以换的，但兄弟感情是不可以换的。So I was basically saying that, and we have a Chinese saying, it's about like a brother is just like a hand and the legs, part of your body, but girl is just like a clothing. You can change your clothing, but you can cut off the arms and your legs. So basically, is the family is more important in that kind of dating relationship. And I mean, there are a lot of girls in this world. You don't have to just be stuck with the one, right? I think maybe this will help you guys better in the future. Don't fight with each other.
Yeah. Yeah. No more fighting.
No more fighting. Okay. So how do you think about the success in this entertainment business? How do you think? Like, do you consider yourself as celebrities already, or I know success has big and a small. So how do you think success in the entertainment business?
I
This
think
is not God. This is business. Okay, don't have to.
I think success starts in the mind, and once you have a certain amount of people who look up to you, I think that makes you a celebrity in itself. There are a lot of people that know us in markets like New York, Atlanta, Louisiana, all over Louisiana, and then Texas as well, between Austin, Houston, Dallas. So in those markets, it's all about growing. It's all about growing your career. And, it feels good when someone sees you and says, hey, I know you.
Yeah.
I've seen you. And that feels amazing. And I think once that starts happening, I think you're on your way, if not already there. So.
Well, I'll say this. I think it goes to the reason that you do it, and we don't do it for fame or anything like that. Again, I feel like when we got full time with this, one of the great things was it was a way for us to come together and do something and just have fun with it. And then once it kept happening over and over again, we were just like, okay, well, let's just see how far we can go with it. And today, those instances that he says, we always like to have a positive impact on people's lives, and I feel like because of, maybe because of our personality, maybe it's because of our demeanor or whatever the case may be, a person has always been comfortable enough to share things with us that they might not share with somebody else, and then to be on certain stages that we've been on, right? in certain lights that we've been in, for that to happen, it's kind of like a way for us to have a positive impact on that person. Because we definitely end up in places that we would not be in if it weren't for being in this industry.
OK， 那关于这个在娱乐圈怎样看待成功这个问题，兄弟俩其实还是有自己的一些看法。哥哥 Jonathan 他会觉得成功其实就是你的一种意识形态，就是你脑海里想到的一种状态。那我其实会特别好奇的是兄弟俩，如果说在这个职场当中，他对待这个娱乐圈的这种事业，他是当做事业梦想，还是当做一个工作？这个可能是一个不同的一个态度。我们来听一听他们怎么说。Okay, so another question is about so far you don't have to give me the same answer. Okay, just talk to each other.
Okay.
And talk for each other. Like for example, you think the entertainment business to you more is like a job or like it's a dream. I know you say both, but which one is more?
That's pretty good.
I think it's, for me, it would be a dream. It can seem like a job sometimes, but that's when I think everything is maybe not going your way. Like, I don't know, but for the most part, like I was working on a job earlier, and I literally said the other day, I mean, I don't have to get paid for that. I just love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
I do that all the
So,
time.
Right. So I just love it. And so when I think about a job, I when I was working in corporate, it wasn't a dream. It wasn't, there were things that I loved about my job. There were, like, I loved the people, but I didn't love the process. That right there made all the difference in the world. Now, like I said, on a job that I was on earlier today, I call it a job, but really, I love everything about it.
Well, I'll say this. It feels like a dream as well. It feels like a dream because of, in a sense, you get to take everything that you are and give potentially the world everything that you are. Whatever your strengths are, whatever your weaknesses are, you learn as you grow in the business, and you learn how to hone in to what it is you're strong at, and you know what character you're really good at, what maybe an outfit or whatever. Learning all of the different styles, and then when you go out every day, I like this style from this show, so I'm gonna wear it. And but it feels like a dream because it's fun. It's work, but it's fun because I know you can attest to this. There's a lot of work that goes in behind the scenes. I mean, it's not as simple as taking a photo. It's not as simple as somebody giving you lines to memorize and then just going and saying those lines on camera and things like that. No, you have to know, your strong points and your facial features, your poses, your
emotion.
Yeah, your emotions. Yeah, like if I raise my eyebrows this much, do I look like extra excited or something?
You look surprised,
right?
right?
Yeah. And either way, if I open my eyes a little bit more, if I bite down on my teeth, my jawline, it's just all kinds of things. But you know yourself, and I mean it's at the end of the day, all of that work is worth it. So.
I love both of the answers. Anyways, but another very common question is when it comes to a trend, and everybody will have a curious question about it. Do you guys really feel each other? Like, give you guys a second. Can you tell in this moment what Jonathan's thinking about it? And what you're thinking about. Jonathan, can you tell each other?
What am I thinking about?
Okay, let's say that same time. Hold a second. I need to tell the audience in Chinese right now. Okay, so all the audience here keep all us right now, so that's a good sign. 其实很多人呢问我们说到双胞胎的时候，大家都会觉得双胞胎是有心灵感应的。 也就是说，他们能够知道彼此心里此时此刻在想什么。所以我现在想测试一下，去看他们是不是真的双胞胎，因为他们看起来真的很像，就他们也事实说他是双胞胎。要不要听起来他们俩此时此刻的想法是不是一样 ？Okay, you ready?
Yes, ready. So
Let
at the same time.
Let me guess.
Okay.
You think Jonathan's a bad boy, and you think you're a bad boy.
How did you know?
Okay, you don't say anything. You say first.
What he's thinking.
You.
Uh,
You guys had hand to hand, I guess, to feel each other.
let's do it. Let's
Okay.
do the twin telepathy thing.
Oh, get out of here.
You know, there's
He's
text
gonna touch
message,
you.
there's email, there's phone calls, there's all of these things, and then we had the telepathy thing, and you just.
No, we still have it. But in this moment, he was actually thinking about what he was going to tell everyone, and it comes down to some major situations. But I'm going to stop it right there. I do have two things that I want to say about that, about feeling each
You
other.
should have not listened to each other by this moment.
But right. But I guarantee that's what he was thinking.
But okay, well, tell the story. That's true, but I think that's too general. So tell whatever it was that I was going to say. Like
He was going to tell this moment in high school. Yes.
Did I give a hint?
Yes, absolutely. He was thinking about Fashion Sway J&J. He was thinking about
So we three are triplets or what? We all think the same. 我们三胞胎，我们是三胞胎。
We have to let.
But you guys are older than me. Can you be that? I don't want to be that old.
No, we're all forever
Okay.
21.
Okay, yes, we're triplets, right?
Right, absolutely.
Let's say that together. What do we think about our mind? 1, 2, 3.
Fashion
Forever
Sway
21.
J&J. Now me and her, we're twins. We're twins. We're
Oh, you were
twins.
Get
saying
out of
that's
the picture.
Get out.
Okay, let's do it again.
Okay, let's do it
Rewind.
again. Okay, let's do it again. Okay, cut that part. Okay. Okay, so let's test see if we were triplets. In this moment, the three of us all think about
Fashion Sway J&J.
Wow, we made it!
I know how you knew, but how did you know?
Because I'm a triplet with you guys.
Could you make that more believable? You say you're an actor. Could you like?
Okay, last question. How do you guys see your future in 5 years or 10 years? Yeah.
Okay. So 5 years, I would say more. I don't know if that's short term or we'll say in the middle, right? Let's say middle. I see more of us doing an international presence, right? I think we touch different places in the U.S. We've had opportunities to travel outside, but it has to be the right opportunities and it has to be the right numbers. If those don't line up, then obviously we don't accept. But I think in 5 years, that's more and a deeper presence in film. We've done the modeling as far as runway, print, and we've still been growing a lot in that. I mean, just to work with even more clients, that is amazing. You know, we're very amazed that we get to work for the clients that we work for now. But more so in 5 years, obviously the Fashion Sway J&J, the print for more international brands.
And do global scale.
Yeah, on a global scale.
I have.
Okay, one second. One second. Jonathan 的意思在未来的5年和10年，他看到就自己的品牌能够更国际化，甚至全球化。当然，他也提到了我们现在正在 produce 的一个全新我们打造自己品牌的一个栏目，叫做 Fashion Sway J&J。那我们再来听一下弟弟是怎样讲的 ，John。Okay, John. So let me guess. So in your future 5 and 10 years ago, you probably want to have 10 kids. Is that what you do?
I love kids.
It's gonna make me
I
an
do love kids.
Because I know you love kids, so that's
Yeah.
one of your goals.
You know, I don't know if it will be 10, but I
You
don't
shot
mind
10.
having 10. Like,
15.
So he
that's
needs
a lot of
The full
kids.
10.
He needs
That's
a
a
lot.
lot of kids, but I love kids, you know, and hey, I don't know. I don't have a limit of kids.
Unlimited?
No, I didn't say unlimited, but
He needs about 5 lucky women.
Okay, let's
Yeah.
talk about
Oh,
your
my
back to this
goodness.
one, okay? You had too many already.
No.
He has none.
no. I mean, I have 2 boys already, you know.
So that's what I'm saying. If you're gonna have 15,
But I
let's give one to him. Give one opportunity to him.
No, I'll say this. You know, 2 words that stick out to me when I think about the future, when I think about our future, and 5, whether it's 5 years or 10 years, is you know, multicultural. You know, to be more of a transnational fusionist, or you know, a transnational icon. We, you know, in the time that we're in right now, I think it's a great time because we have so many changes going on behind the scenes. But you know, to say a transnational fusionist, it goes back to what I'm saying about working with different cultures, being engaged with different cultures, and you know, being in the light to bring those cultures together. Because I mean, in Indian style, where you know, in the Indian style fashion, those shows that we've done, it's amazing to see. I think we've averaged a few a year, but it's amazing to see how much, I guess, reaction from the American side, even on when we post things on social media, like that jacket that you had on, or that outfit that you had on, that was really nice. They might not have even seen
Are you
that.
really answering my question?
Yeah.
Okay.
5 to 10
Very
years,
detailed.
5 to 10, yeah,
Yeah,
I'm very
okay.
detailed. But I'll just say, to sum it up, more on a global scale.
Okay.
Doing things more on a global scale.
很显然在这一点上，兄弟俩的是一致的。So basically, at this point, you guys agree with each other, right? I know, you know. So we've been talking about the entertainment business. 其实，在美国这个娱乐圈看了哈，我们都会觉得说，在我自己始终认为，回到这个主题上，美国的娱乐圈它其实就是一种你心中对这种文化、对这个行业的一个界定。那其实今天也是很显然，这2位典型的这个美国的娱乐圈的这个又是很成功的这个代表啊，他们分享了他们的一些心路历程。很显然，在他们心中，这个娱乐是没有圈的，是没有界限的。也就是说，这个发展是没有极限的。有时候你会碰到一些阻碍，有时候你会碰到一些没有办法前行，所以你要及时的想办法去突破这个圈，让自己有更高、更长足的一些发展。那今天其实也非常的开心，能够邀请这2位来到节目当中。我特别想用这个Lady Gaga 的，就是一个经历和一段话来结束我们今天的这个访谈哈。那其实我们大家都知道 ，Lady Gaga 她在19岁的时候，其实爆出很多的这个负面的一个新闻，甚至遭到了性侵。那么在今年呢，就是2019年2月24号，就是91届这个奥斯卡金奖。奥斯卡的上的就是 Lady Gaga， 她获得了这个奥斯卡金奖，就是最佳原创单曲奖，也包括她这个最佳演员女主角。所以她所有的成绩哈，也就是说都告诉所有的人，在这娱乐圈，只要你肯奋斗，你是会有成功的。不是每个人的努力付出都能够成功，但是呢，只要你努力就会有回报。就像 Lady Gaga 她说到 ，It's not about winning, it's about not giving up. I think this Lady Gaga said when she was on the Oscar, you know, when she was winning the Best Actress.
Right.
And it's about, you know, how many times you fall down and then you stand up and to fight over for your dream again.
Right.
I mean, this is not the original saying, but I think it basically means it like that.
Yeah.
I'm very, it's such a pleasure to have you both of you guys on this show, be my guests and be the celebrities for our show. And we are looking forward, and you guys can come back and again to share more stories with our audience. Yeah. Thanks for coming.
Thank you for having us.
Yes, we definitely want to say thank you, and it's been a privilege.
Yeah, as well.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.